So I want to tell a story of frustration and stupidity. And the frustration is at my own stupidity. This might be a long one, so just like hang on. So I'm buying a car, right? And I'm not one to normally like finance a car or anything. I've always owned cheap cars that I pretty much just paid cash for. But I'm buying this car, and the way we wanted to do it was my mother-in-law, who doesn't drive anymore, she still had her car that was worth something. So we're like, well, let's trade that in, and we'll put it towards the car that I'm going to buy because I drive her around anyway. Um, so we did that. We went through that whole process. This is through Carvana, and Carvana's like, hey, just so you know, since you don't own this car that you're trading in, she's going to have to be present, when you take delivery of your new car. No problem. She's not working. It's fine. So we go through all the steps and everything. And then, there was a problem getting the car because it was on the other side of the country and it got delayed. And that was a little bit frustrating. But then today, I'm supposed to get my car literally tomorrow. And then they wake me up. I work a night shift, by the way, so 1 o'clock in the afternoon is like the middle of the night for me. So I get called at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And they say, oh, yeah, by the way, because the title isn't in your name, she either has to be listed as a co-buyer on the loan, right? Or your name has to be on the title. So I'm looking at it and I called it, and I'm not financing this through Carvana. I'm going through a credit union to get a better rate. So I call the credit union and they're like, yeah, we can do that. We just got to pretty much start over. You'll have to go to the bank and give them this check so they can destroy it. And then you have to, go and start a whole new loan. The interest rate was going to be different. And I was like, you know what? It's going to be simpler. I've transferred a title before. I'll just transfer the title. It's no big deal. I'll just go up to the tag office, transfer the title. It'll take longer, but it'll be done. So I go up there and I talk to the people, and I give them the old title. It's signed over. It's fine. It's super straightforward. And the lady says, all right, that's going to be, it looks like it was, I don't know, like $785 or something. Let's see. I've got it right here. Yeah, it was $795. And she was like, you're using a credit card. So with that service fee, it's going to be like $815. Easy peasy, right? So, I've just swiped the card. I'm not even thinking about it. And I get home and I go back to sleep, and Lester comes home and she's talking to me about it. She's like, I just can't believe you spent that much money. Well, big reveal is that what I didn't realize is that I forgot that in the county I live in, you don't pay your ad valorem tax little at a time. You're not just paying to transfer the title. You pay the entirety of the ad valorem tax, right? So when she said it was $7.95, she didn't mean $7.95. All right. And this is my fault. I'm not blaming anybody, but she meant $795. She said $815. She meant $815. I had to come back and find the receipt and look it up because I was just like, there's no way. Because of course she folds it up, right? Folds it up, hands it to me. Why even look at it? She told me what it was. She just left out the word 100. And I just assumed, I was like, man, that's really cheap to transfer a title. Man, that's awesome. And then now I got to wait, minimum 2 weeks for this title to come in so that I can go back up to Carvana and get this car. And, I could cancel the insurance or transfer or delay it for 2 weeks. And it's why the hassle? How much? I've already spent all this other money. I just want my car. I'm tired of driving. Look, I don't mind driving this ragged out Corolla that I'm in right now. It's been a good car, but man, I wanted something just slightly newer, slightly sportier, not a Corolla. And my son needs something to drive, but this is... I thought January was a rough month for stupid decisions, and then February came around and said, Happy Valentine's Day. So, anyway, thoughts and prayers, and you know what? In the future, this is the lesson. If you're doing something similar or whatever, just go to Carvana, buy the car, finance it through them, refinance it then through your credit union, if that's what you want to do. That would have been way easier. And now in hindsight, so if any of this is applicable to anybody out there, just do that. That's basically the experience in the long run that Lester had when she used Carvana, and that worked out fine for her. And that's what I should have done in this one. But you live and you learn. But yeah, that's all I got. So anyway, consider me vented.